James Webb is not orbiting Earth. It's 1.5 million kilometers away, suspended in a fragile pocket of gravity where the pull of the Sun and Earth nearly cancel each other out. No astronauts can reach it. No repair mission is possible. No second chance exists. And every single day, it burns a little more of the fuel that keeps it alive. One day, that fuel runs out. When it does, the most powerful space telescope ever built will go silent. The question isn't whether that happens, it's how long we have before it does. Webb sits near the Sun-Earth L2, a gravitational balancing point about 4 times farther away than the Moon. But it doesn't sit still. It loops around L2 in a halo orbit, traveling around the Sun with Earth. Here's the important part. L2 is not stable. It's like balancing a marble near the top of a hill. You can keep it there, but only if you keep nudging it back. Webb survives on nudges. Every few days, tiny thrusters fire, small corrections. Without them, it drifts, and drift means losing control. Webb doesn't run out of electricity. It runs out of control. Its solar panels generate power continuously. As long as the sun shines, Webb has electricity. But propellant is finite. Webb carries about 240 kilograms of fuel, less than the weight of 3 adults. That mass determines how long this observatory survives. Thrusters use it to maintain orbit and to bleed off built-up momentum from reaction wheels that keep the telescope precisely pointed. Pointing matters. Webb must hold targets steady with extreme precision. A tiny drift can ruin an observation. So the spacecraft constantly trades fuel for stability, precision for survival. When Webb launched aboard an Ariane 5 provided by the European Space Agency, the insertion was extraordinarily accurate. So accurate that it saved fuel. Originally, engineers estimated a lifespan of 5 to 10 years. Today, projections suggest 20 years or more. That likely pushes operations into the 2040s. But that clock only moves one way. Fuel is the main limiter, but it's not the only one. In 2022, one mirror segment was struck by a micrometeoroid. The impact slightly altered its shape. Webb compensated, but it proved something important. It's exposed. The sun shield, 5 layers, each the size of a tennis court, keeps one side blazing hot and the other near absolute zero. The temperature difference exceeds 300 degrees Celsius. If that balance fails, the telescope fails. If multiple reaction wheels fail, pointing control weakens. If the cryocooler stops working, the mid-infrared instrument goes dark. Unlike the Hubble Space Telescope, Webb cannot be serviced. Hubble was repaired 5 times by astronauts. Webb is alone. There's something almost ironic about James Webb. It was designed to look 13.5 billion years into the past, to capture the first galaxies, to analyze alien atmospheres, to see light that began traveling before Earth existed. And yet, it may not survive 30 years into the future. The telescope built to study cosmic beginnings has a lifespan shorter than a human career. But here's the reframe. Webb doesn't collect pictures, it collects time. Every photon becomes permanent data on Earth. Every discovery is archived. Even after the spacecraft goes silent, its observations remain. In that sense, Webb will outlive itself. There will be no explosion, no dramatic failure. The thrusters simply stop firing. Without station-keeping corrections, Webb drifts away from L2. Its halo orbit decays. It begins orbiting the Sun independently. Orientation control weakens. The sun shield can no longer maintain perfect alignment. Instruments shut down. Communications eventually cease. One final transmission. Then, silence. Webb won't fall to Earth. It won't escape the solar system like Voyager. It will become a cold, dark object in solar orbit. A 6.5-meter golden mirror circling the sun for millions of years. Long after the mission team has retired, long after newer telescopes surpass it, long after its discoveries are standard textbook material, Webb will still be out there, not observing, just existing. For a brief moment in cosmic history, a species on one small planet built a machine capable of seeing the dawn of galaxies. Then we sent it 1.5 million kilometers away, with no way to fix it, only a finite tank of fuel and a narrow margin of balance. James Webb will not survive forever, but for a few decades, it will show us the universe as it was at the beginning. And when it finally goes silent, it won't be because it failed. It will be because its time ran out. And that, in deep space, is inevitable.